Hello YouTube. Sorry, didn't mean to start by picking me ears. That wasn't the plan. Yeah, this is just a short pickups video. I've bought some stuff. I've not spent a lot, but it's worth showing. I'm losing my train of thought already. Shit. Shall I start again? Yeah. Pickups. Yeah. Yeah, I bought some stuff. Not a lot. I've sold a bit of stuff on eBay, or I've managed to. I finally got my arse in gear and done it. It's just, I just put it off. It just seems like hassle. I know you get the readies at the end, but it just seems to take so long. And dealing with people who can't get their asses in gear, and you know, I feel like I do an efficient job, and it just feels like you don't get it from the other end, or most of the time, or a lot of the time, not most of the time, a lot of the time you don't get it from the other end, and it's just frustrating. I think, oh, if I can do it, why can't they? But anyway, so I've got a bit of money to spend, not a lot. I've still got. I've only been able to list a little bit, but I'll get around to doing it all eventually. I'll be able to buy something significant. So I might buy myself a new system. Don't know. But I've got one significant buy here, but that was all CEX credit, so it didn't really cost me anything, bar whatever I spent originally on whatever I traded in. So it didn't actually cost me anything in sort of now. Anyway. So I say, I've downloaded Skype. I've got Skype. I'm on Skype now. I'm keeping up with the kids. You know, the cool kids. I'm not as much of a dinosaur as I might make out. Although I haven't said that. My computer's just ground to a halt ever since. It's never been too bad. It's quite an old computer. It's pretty ancient, if I'm honest. But it's never been too slow. But ever since I've installed Skype, I don't know. It's just everything takes ages. Shutting down take 5 minutes. I've been sort of fiddling around with it, but it sort of puts a kibosh on any sort of proper Skype plans, for now anyway. But I'll sort it out. I'm not the best. My IT skills aren't brilliant. I can muddle through, so that's what I do. But I'm going to crack onto these pickups and just show you what I got, because this was never going to be a long one. But I'll be right back. Sorry about that. That was somebody bloody selling something. I hate that. It winds me up. Every so often, if I'm in the right sort of mood, it depends on who's on the other end actually. I'll try and wind them up. I have in the past. Just give them just like yes or no answers. Give them like a positive answer, something that they can hold on to. But just yes or no answers, and see how long you can string along for. It's cruel. It's not their fault, but it's just irritating. But you get the automated messages and just anyway. Pickups. Yeah, this first one, it was quite a scarce game. There aren't too many this is from CEX. There aren't too many in the UK in CE branches of CEX, and one turned up in a local branch. And I've got it's the second in a game, a 4-game series, and they're pretty expensive. So I got some trading stuff and traded it in, got some credit, and it's a Dot Hack 2 mutation. If you got the full set, it's about 60 quid worth. So it's all like a pseudo MMORPG, but without the online element. It's sort of like a fake MMO. Which is an interesting idea. It's not supposed to be the best RPGs, but you get an anime DVD in it. So yeah, this is all from trading. So I mean, I want to get the full 4 in series. So all I've got to do now is get number 4, and that's the most expensive. And they've gone up. This used to be 12 quid. This used to be 12 quid at CX, because I didn't note it down on my list. I had the CX prices, and I'm not changing in a while. And I had it down as 12 quid, and this cost me 18. So CEX do like to put their prices up every so often. Not from CEX, this is from my local, it's the Enfield Exchange, used to be cash converters, but it's now it's sort of like, it's not cash converters or cash generators, it's Enfield Exchange. They're independent of the chain. For £1, Jedi Knight Jedi Academy. This is a duplicate. So I've got a place for this. If you know, I know where it's going, even though it's a duplicate, I know where it's going. But that's £1, and that's a pretty good price actually, and it's in pretty good nick, if I'm honest. Although I've already got that. I was very kindly donated to it by Kotsu fan. It was donated to me. I was donated to it. That doesn't make sense. I was given to the game. It was donated to me by Kotsu fan. So like I said, it's a duplicate, and I'll find a good home for that. These two are. I went on a bit of a hunt around. There's a cash converter quite near me. It's a bit of a trek to get to. It involves like 2 bus rides. So even though it's sort of my local area, it's still awkward, and it's been kind to me in the past. So I thought one day I went down there and it's come good again. First game is Dynasty Warriors. Now this is nothing like the PS2 iterations of Dynasty Warriors. This is a one-on-one fighter, and it looks pretty dated. All their PS1 games are 99p. Focus bitch. No. They're all 99p, and I had change on me, so I had a fixed amount to pay to spend, and they also had. There's a choice between this, Dead or Alive, or Mobile Light Force. I was thinking Dead or Alive because I think I used to have that, or at least I played the demo, but I couldn't remember how good the game was, and the only thing I remember about Dead or Alive is that it was marketed on the, let's say, the realistic body physics, body models. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. The ladies and their tits. I've checked it out now. I've checked out videos now, and don't cut it. It's just freaky. Puts me off. But it's, I didn't really know too much about this game. So the thing about this is that they're all taped up. They're all not, and their store policy is to show you the disc beforehand. It's very nice of them. They don't have to do it. The guy behind the counter had some scissors, and it was taped up around there. And this is in really nice nick. It's a bit grubby, but I could get rid of that really easily, and it would spruce up really nicely. And there's barely a mark on it, barely a scratch. And he got his keys out to cut the tape so he could open it and show me the disc. And he put the mark. There's a mark there. I think you can see it. There's a mark. There you go. He did that. That's the only mark. There's 2 actually. The only mark on the whole thing. And he did it as I was watching. And I went, oh! A knife to the heart. Also in the same cash converters, G Darius for 99p. That's a no-brainer. Again, a duplicate, but this is better than my copy. Slightly better than my copy. So again, I'm going to find a home for this. I'm not necessarily going to sell it on, but I think I've got a home for it. Well, a home for the other one, because obviously this one's better than my copy. And also from cash converters, that same branch, that was 99p again, for $1.99. Actually, no, what $1.99? It says $1.99, but it wasn't actually $1.99. because they just, at the time I was in there, put their prices down for Xbox games to 99p. And it's Kingdom Under Fire Heroes. This is sort of like a sort of Dynasty Warriors style game. Not really my sort of game, but this is sort of fantasy based. And it's slightly more strategic. It's got a strategic element. I think you get your own little band. You play like the general. We fight as a general, but then you have a little army sort of group, a band to run around with, and it looks pretty good, especially really tough. But DJ Apolaios did a video gameplay of one of these, because there's Heroes and I've forgotten what, there's a second one or a first one. I think this is the sequel. But that was 99p, and I've always wanted to try them. I'd try these over the Dynasty Warriors games. So, and that was it. And I've got a parcel to show you. It's from Cash Generator, the online service, and it's nothing too special. But the thing is, I bought it on Sunday. There's always something about their postage that blows you away. I bought this on Sunday, and I got confirmation it had been shipped on Tuesday. And I was expecting it yesterday, it didn't turn up. So it wasn't like lightning postage like it has been in the past. But I paid £1.49 for the game and £2 for the postage, so £3.49 in total. And it's come special delivery. It's come special delivery, and I don't know if you can make that out. It's cost them £5.90. It cost me £3.49, and it's cost them £5.90. That's just crazy. Who's running that business? I mean, is there some sort of weird tax loophole that they've taken advantage of? It's just a bit shady loophole. Which means, because that's not a way to run a business. Losing £2.41. Yeah, £2.41 on a transaction. I mean, when you don't have to, I'd be perfectly happy with second class delivery. But the game is Harvest Moon, The Wonderful Life. I've not got any Harvest Moon or Animal Crossing games. I did have a Wii one, but I traded that into CEX because I wanted something else. But I know it's worth more than I paid for it. But this is for the collection, and it's in really nice nick. That's one of the things. It did say excellent condition, and it is, and it's got a slight mark on the plastic there, but that's the only criticism. And inside, disc is spotless, and it's obviously come from Game Station. It's got one of their little stickers there. But crazy. So again, I can only recommend Cash Generator. Their postal service will, in one way, it always blow you away, whether it's delivery by courier or taking literally a day to get here, or spending a ridiculous amount on the postage, spending more than they've made on the postage. It's just, I don't really get it. But anyway, I'm expecting another package. Some money that I shouldn't really have spent, but I have, because I couldn't really pass it up. So that might be tacked onto this video. I should have brought in my. I should have asked my friend to do this video, but because I think he would have got a kick out of that weird cash generator thing. But you know, I don't know. I can't find him. I can't get hold of him. He's not answering his mobile. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching. I don't know when this is going to get uploaded. It may be, don't know. I couldn't say. It's a mystery to me, and a mystery to you. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for the subs. Thanks for anybody else. Thanks for everybody for being such nice people. Anyway, I'll see you later. Hello again. I'm not done yet. As you can see, I've had another go at the old Mo. The old one. It was a bit lopsided. I wasn't quite happy with how it looked either. You know, believe it or not, I've never shaved myself a moustache, so I was a novice. So I was trimming it, and it ended up sort of going like that, sort of inwards. It looked a little bit too much like a Hitler. Genuine. That's not an excuse. That genuinely happened. So I've had another shot. And I had another shot. Start from scratch. Try and look how it looks in. It's a little bit. It's a little bit lopsided. I can't tell. Anyway, no, I've got. Apart from that, I've got a couple more pickups. I know I've already shown you like the ones from earlier when I was hirsute, but these are some pretty good ones. So I thought I'd show you a mixture of stuff and a peripheral. Charity shop. A pretty good charity shop buy. Lucky to have this one. Children of the Atom. What is going on? 99p. That says 99p then. Yeah, Children of the Atom for 99p. It's just randomly sitting in the charity shop. I like how it hasn't got like it's got an extra bit on the spine. You know, normally they're just white, aren't they? But no, 99p. Very chuffed. The only downside, no manual. So I think it's probably the first PS1 game I've got with no manual. But it's a bit of a no-brainer really for 99p. And you know, when am I ever going to see that in a charity shop again? I'll be an idiot to turn it down. They're not supposed to be brilliant games, these PS1 Marvel games. I think the sort of, if you're really into 2D fighters, I think it's, as far as this generation goes, it's the Saturn. This is the place to be. But I think it's got like missing frames of animation and stuff like that. It's pretty rough around the edges, and I think that can be said for the majority of the PS1 Marvel games. But the fans go crazy for them, don't they? Crazy for this sort of stuff. So when fans go crazy for stuff, I'm always interested to see what the fuss is about, and this is no different. So Children of the Atom, I'm proper chuffed with that one. And this next one was my first foray into purchasing from Amazon Marketplace. Is it Amazon Marketplace? Yeah, whatever it's called. I check it randomly to see if they've got any bargains, and I've seen a few in the past but never decided to take the plunge because there's no pictures or anything. But this one, I'd already missed out on this game once, a bit cheaper than I actually bought it for. Sorry, I've got a bit of an itch now. But this one, I thought, why not? I checked out the guy's feedback and it seemed pretty good, and it turned out he was just absolutely spot on. The game is one I've been after for a while, Rapid Reload. He had it on for £9.89 with £2.3 postage and packaging, so I paid what, £11.92 altogether. The most recent one sold on eBay went for 28 quid all in, and this is just a bitch to get hold of. So I saw it, he had it for a pretty good price, and it said good condition, but he had other listings that were like very good or untouched. You know, this one didn't sound quite as good, but I was hoping that his standards were a lot better than mine. It turns out they were, because that little crack there in the corner is the only fault I can see. The guy had just, it was just I was so chuffed with the condition of it. Barely a fault. This is, for anybody who doesn't know, not many people, but this is the bastard child of Gunstar Heroes and Metal Slug, which makes it sound brilliant. I'm not sure it's quite as good as either of those, but it's definitely worth having. And for the price I paid, I know I've said I'm not going to buy any more too much significant, but I have been able to sell some stuff on eBay, so I've been allowing myself a little bit more spending power. So finally, I would say this is the best purchase I've ever made in the wild. I'm going to have to ignore the rustling and the noises. I've wanted one of these for ages. It's an overshot shotgun for £2.99. I think these were game exclusives. I'll get it out. I've already got it out. Here we go. These were game exclusives. and only sold in game, and I think they started for about 25 quid to start off with. Yeah, about 25, often seen for 20, and then I saw one in cash converters unboxed for a £5 a few months ago, but didn't go for it, and £2.99 is just a no-brainer. I've always wanted one. I'm not convinced how they work practically, because pump actions are for shooting from the hip really, aren't they? And this is a more, you know, light gun games, you have to fire down the sight, don't you? But it's got a nice pump action to it. I saw it reviewed on the Classic Game Room for a while back, and it was a red one. It was American, but the American version seems to be it's better made, because this is all plastic. I've got a feeling the American one was quite a lot of it was metal along the top at least. But I'm proper chuffed to have that. I've got with my hand cannon. If I get someone around, we can have a proper game of House of Dead Overkill, how it is meant to be played. You know, a shotgun and a thing, a hand cannon. Brilliant. So, see you later. Hope you enjoyed this little extra section. Probably more Suikoden videos coming out soon. You know, I've still got those to do, and that's what will be coming next. So look out for those. Thanks for watching. See you later.